Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video. I'm working on a double spread here. So I'm working both sides and it's a 6x12 layout. This is for my Boston album. And this is right obviously when we were taking off. So it's our getting to the airport here, waiting for our plane, and then getting up in the air. And I have two empty spots here that I need to fill with cards. So I will work on that. And then I had this one, I bought a bunch of digital files lately, all related to travel, and this was in one of them. And I thought, well, that's perfect because there were three of us, there were three windows. So I thought that was cool. Then I'm also missing something here, so I have to find that. So really, I'm looking at three cards dispersed throughout the page. And then I wanted to mention something else. Just a couple months ago, I started keeping a notebook where if I had products that were just sitting around or that I knew would be a good fit for something, I started making notes. So I have this, Ideas for New York and Boston. And it's, like several pages. And I think I may have written down something for this layout, something that I wanted to use, but I don't remember. So I at least wanted to lay it out. Then I'm going to look in my notebook to see if I had a note about anything here before I start pulling stuff. If I do, great, that'll give me some direction. If I don't, then I'll just start from scratch. I did find a note in here. It says use jet set stamp for flight to Boston. So I'm going to pull out my travel stamps and find the one that says jet set. I have pulled out this stamp set and I assume this is the one I meant. It says jet set right here. This is a fairly recent one from Kelly Perky, Travel Words 2019. Don't know if it's still available, but if you like all these and you travel a lot, this is a great set to have. I've already used it a lot, as you can tell, and I'm about to use it again. I've decided I'm going to stamp it on this photo of us walking down the jetway here. I've got my stays on out because this is a glossy finish and I don't want it to smear. And I realized that this stamp was brand new, so I did season it with an eraser on a pencil. And now I just want to make sure I have good coverage, and then I'm going to stamp. So I think I'm going to go off to this right side so you can see it well. There we go. Jet set. In my notebook, I found another note saying to use the takeoff stamp, which is also on here. So I'm going to do that. I'm just not sure, like if I do it here, I'd have to do it right on the wing and it would be right below here, which I don't necessarily like. I could do it out the window here, or I could put it on this photo. Now, this one I was thinking maybe I could embellish more because there's so much empty space here. So I have to figure out, is it this one or this one? Rather than do the stamping right away, I decided to look for my cards first because that may play into where I decide to put the stamp. So I did find this one for this upper left. And again, this is from a digital set. And I think these are from the same one, if I'm not mistaken. If not, maybe something similar. They look maybe like they're by the same designer. But I loved this one because it's got the tower and we're leaving the airport, so I figured that was perfect. And there is some empty space there, but I don't think I'm going to do anything with it because I'm stamping here. I know I'm doing stamping somewhere else as well, so I'm going to leave that one. Okay. I found the other card I'm going to use for here plus something else. So this is the card I'm going to use. It just says Bon Voyage. These are from Kelly Perky, and one side happens to be navy, the other side is black. I want to use the black. I already have a lot of blue here, and it's not quite navy really. It's a different shade of blue. So I'm going to go black here, and then it'll match with any journaling I might do because I also have this. And I was thinking because we've got orange in our plain wing and elsewhere, on the logo here, I was trying to figure out, like, I could just add it on there, I suppose, but I was thinking, like, could I hang it over the edge somehow or just make it unique? But I do want to work this in because it allows me journaling space and it's orange. I decided to adhere it and hang it off the edge a little bit. I like to do that with a lot of my stuff. I just find it more visually interesting. So I did that, and then I will fill in my journaling later. But now at least I have that side done. And looking at this, I do think I want to do takeoff right here. I think it's cool that it'll be on the wing. It's spaced nicely with the other things that I have, so I think it'll look good. Here is the photo with takeoff stamped on there, and I love that I chose to do it over the wing and it's out the window. I really like that a lot, and I have to say it is helping me to make those notes in my notebook because I probably would have forgotten both of those things that I wanted to do had I not written it down. And I suppose I could do it on my phone, but I'm on my phone so much that I really like having it, you know, in written form. So there I got to mark off one, and then I think the other one was on the next page. But I like the fact that I can just check off when I've done something and I don't forget to do the fun stuff. I went back into my stash of cards and I found something for over here. I'm going to use, this one. I like that it says Let's Be Adventurers, and it really helps that it's orange. You don't see too much orange in a lot of scrapping stuff, and it just happens that, you know, that's part of the logo for Sun Country, so it works out well here. So I will use that there, and I have to figure out what to do on this side. It feels really plain because I've got stamping and I've got this over here, and I don't know that I have a whole lot of embellishments that are orange either. I know I have lots of black and white. I will go into my stash and I'll just see what I can locate in there. I pulled out, this was like a package of these chipboard stickers, and there are 4 pages, I think. This one kind of fell out, so I had this one just floating around in a bag, and I'm thinking maybe I should use this one. It looks as if like takeoff in flight, maybe like it's in motion, and I was wondering if I could do it here. I could even do it here, I suppose, and just leave that left side blank, but I need something on this right side, and I don't think it goes on this card, and I could just stamp something, you know, like down in the corner if I wanted. So I think maybe I'll use it here. I just need to figure out where on this photo will it work the best. I decided to place the chipboard sticker in the upper right hand corner so that it really leads the eye to this half, and then this part is just really restful, like there's nothing happening there, and it gives a nice break between this where I've got text and then I'll be writing and there's bright color. So I'm happy with that. Then I just have to figure out this. I do want to either stamp or put something on there. It's just a question of what. And now that I see this together, I think it's going to actually have to be this corner. If I do it up here, it's too close to this one. If I do it over here, it's on top of this. So to spread it out nicely, I think it's the lower left corner. I wanted to show where these came from. So this is the package here. So there were 4 pages in it. They're from Mambi, Me and My Big Ideas. They're called chips, and I think these are pretty old. I think I've had them a while. Does it say on here? Yeah, 2014. Oops. Been hoarding those a little too long. Now, for up here, I actually found these stickers. These are also from Mambi. Isn't that interesting? Let's see how old these are. Do I want to know? 2013. Bad people use your stuff. So I'm looking at this one, wondering, is there any way I can layer it kind of over the windows there in that lower left-hand corner and have it look decent? I think I might try it. If I hate it, this is digital, I can reprint it, but I think I should at least try it. I used the sticker, and you know what? I love it. I wasn't sure how I would feel about it overlapping this, but I like it, and it adds some interest. Otherwise, this was kind of boring. There really wasn't much to it. So I do like it, and I think I'm going to put everything in the pockets now and decide, do I need to do something else, or is it done? Now that I have it in the pockets, I think that it's done. I don't want to add anything else too crazy to it. So we'll do some close-ups here. So this is the left side. Some fun, simple stamping there. Added a little journaling spot. And the right side. Again, very simple stuff, just a regular sticker and chipboard sticker, and that's it. But another layout done for my Boston trip. Thanks for watching.